Hey everyone, and happy 4th of July. Today's video is strictly just a desserts type of video that I'm going to be sharing with you guys. Two recipes. One is the 4th of July fireworks cookie, and the other one is a 4th of July crinkle cookie. So I hope that you guys enjoy both. If you do, at the end, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. I will include both recipes in my description box down below. So look out for that. But what I will say is I hope that you all have a safe and happy 4th of July with your family, kiddos, whoever. In order to make these, the first thing that you need to do is you're gonna mix together the dry cake mix, the butter, cream cheese, the egg, and the vanilla until the soft dough forms. Let me just say that for the butter, I put it in the microwave for 15 seconds, as well as the 4 ounces of cream cheese softened. I put that in the microwave for 15 seconds. I went ahead and mixed everything up all together instead of mixing it up all one by one. One thing I will say before we get ready to move to the next step is that you can stir in the cookie chunks if you choose to. I chose not to. I chose to wait until after the fact that I have already gotten this dough together and ready to go into the refrigerator, because it will need to refrigerate for 60 minutes, or you can refrigerate it for 30 minutes. Anywhere between 30 to 60 minutes is great. So I'm going to go ahead and get that into the refrigerator and let that sit for 60 minutes was what I chose. So for these festive red, white, and blue crinkle cookies, these are the perfect treats for any patriotic holiday. So I thought that we could make these as well. If you like crinkle cookies, definitely check out this recipe that I'm getting ready to share. So you will need the following items: half a cup of unsalted butter softened, 1 cup of granulated sugar, 2 large eggs at room temperature, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and half a teaspoon of salt, as well as 10 drops of the red food coloring, whether it's gel, or you also will need the 10 drops of the blue food coloring, or it could be gel, and 1 cup of powdered sugar. So what I am going to do is go ahead, and I've put my flour to the side. I'm going to go ahead and sift that into this bowl right here. I then am going to sift in that baking powder, and then I'm going to also sift in the salt. Next, I want to go ahead and basically just mix it all up really well, because what I'm going to be doing is adding this flour mixture into the wet ingredients. So I went ahead and got my butter together and just put it in the microwave for 15 seconds to allow it to soften up. I'm going to mix this up with the sugar. I took the flour out and put that to the side, because first I need to mix up the cream, the butter, and the sugar together, and then I just need to get ready to add in the 2 eggs. When you do the eggs, you want to add it one at a time. Meanwhile, if you guys are looking for an inexpensive mixer, the Tree one is the one for you. It comes in not only red, but I think black and teal, and it's a really great price, and it comes with 4 pieces that will attach to this model. If you guys would like to purchase it, the link is in my description box down below. And yes, I am an Amazon affiliate. I do get paid a portion of what is sold. So like I said, link will be in my description box down below if you're interested in looking for a new mixer. So I went ahead and creamed together the butter and the sugar. I'm gonna add in that 1 egg at a time until it's smooth, and then I'll add in that vanilla extract and mix everything until it's well combined. Not only do I need to get ready to chill the dough, because the dough needs to go in the refrigerator for about 20 to 30 minutes, which is a great time because my other batch of cookies is going to be coming out at the same time. What I will say is that this is a great thing to have it chilled in the refrigerator, because you get to go and do something else for another 20-30 minutes. Meanwhile, you could have your oven on 350 and ready. So now that I'm ready to add in that dry ingredients, I did change my piece so that it helps to mix it up better for me. see, it's still mixing up. All right, so it is done. And now what I basically have to do is let this chill in the refrigerator for 20 to 30 minutes. Meanwhile, I'm gonna put a timer on for that, and then I will put my oven on 350, take this out, and then show you guys the next step. Now that the first set of cookies that we made is ready to come out of the refrigerator, right along with the second batch of cookies, I wanted to go ahead and get this one taken care of first because I get to add in the chocolate chunks of Oreo. So I did add this in last because I totally forgot in the beginning, but once again, it's a-okay if you forget to add it in the beginning like you're supposed to, because you can always add it in at the end, and this is just going to show for you. I have extra M&Ms left over that I can easily put on top of each cookie, as you guys can see here. You're gonna roll these into 24 even dough balls, and then you're gonna press the remaining M&Ms on top of the dough balls. If you have extra sprinkles, you can add that to the top of the dough balls if desired. I did not, but it's totally up to you. You're gonna place these dough balls on the cookie sheet and bake them for 10 minutes. You'll remove it from the oven and then let it cool off. So while I'm waiting on those to cook for the 10 minutes, we're gonna go ahead and get ready to pull out the crinkle cut ones. So I've let this chill for 20 to 30 minutes. Now I'm gonna divide the dough into 3. And I'm gonna put 10 drops of red in one, 10 drops of blue in another, and the rest will stay white like this. We have the white, this one's gonna be the red and the blue. Okay, so we have our red. And there we have our blue. All right, it's our final time to open it and see what the 4th of July firework cookies look like. Oh my God, they look so good. So now I have the rest of the batch to throw in. I'm gonna let these cool off for about 2 minutes. Set a kitchen timer, and then I will move them to a different plate. All right, second batch going in. So I'm gonna be taking 1 tablespoon of each color and putting it into my hand like you see here. So now what I'm gonna do is roll this into the bowl of powdered sugar to make sure that it's coated evenly. And then I'm gonna place it on a pan lined with parchment paper and bake it for 15 minutes. This is how it will go on the parchment on the pan, and these are gonna go into the oven for 15 minutes on 350. Okay, second batch is out. All right, so this is what it should look like, kind of. The red and the blue got really sticky, but the white did not, maybe because of the food coloring. But we'll see what these turn out to look like in just a moment. Let's open it up for the final ending result. And oh my God, these are so adorable. I love how the powdered sugar stayed on top of them, and it really does look like they are crinkled. I'm gonna let these cool on this pan for about 10 minutes, and then I will transfer it to another pan. I hope that you all have enjoyed watching today's video, as I just wanted to bring you guys 2 different recipes that you all can do for the 4th of July. If you're watching this video and you still have time, you have all the time in the world to fix these cookies right here if you're heading to a nice little gathering with your family. Thank you guys for watching.